Hey, third graders. So for this lesson, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to play a review game. This is the same game that we played as a class before we were going to do CMAS. We're not doing CMAS anymore, but since these first 2 weeks of school are just a review, I thought it'd be fun to play this game. So what you'll need to play is you will need a piece of paper and a pencil, or you can get a whiteboard and a marker, either one. But you will be, after I read each question, you will pause the video. You're going to find the answer on your own. So just like in class when I'd give you guys time to work as a group, except you'll be doing it on your own, you'll write down your answer. And then once you find your answer, you'll push play on the video to find out if you got it right or not. If you did get it right, go ahead and give yourself a point for every one that you do get right. And at the end, you can comment how many you got right in this lesson. If you'd like to join or ask your family to join, like your brothers and sisters or mom and dad, to compete against you, you could do that too. You could each have your own piece of paper, and you guys could both be trying to solve the problems and see who gets the most right. You don't have to have your family, but that's just an idea. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I have a couple that I'm going to do, so you might see me skip through some, but that's on purpose. I have the ones picked out that I'd like to do for this video for the first one. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start in addition and subtraction up to 4 digits. Okay. All right, so here's your first problem. 408 minus 261. Go ahead and pause the video, find the answer. Once you find your answer, push play, and I will reveal the answer. Go. All right, so we have 408 minus 261. Let's look what our answer was. C was the answer. So if you put C on your piece of paper, go ahead and give yourself a point. If you didn't, you won't get any points this time, but that's okay. We'll keep practicing so that you can get another point. Maybe if you did get it wrong, pause and see maybe what you did wrong. Okay, so you can try to find your mistake. All right, so there was our first question. Let's see, then I'm going to go to... Okay, here's our next one. Frank's Big Stuff Warehouse is making a delivery. The first shipment weighs 702 pounds. The second shipment weighs 346 pounds. How much more is the weight of the first shipment than the weight of the second shipment? So how much more is 702 than 346? Go ahead, pause the video and find your answer. All right, let's go ahead and reveal our answer. If we took 702 minus 346, we would get 356 more pounds. Okay, so you should have got that as your answer. If you got it right, go ahead and give yourself a point. If you didn't, that's okay. Check what you did wrong, and we'll move on to the next one. All right, so we're going to go to a different category, and I want to do this one, and I'm going to do this problem first. Let me move my head over here. Okay. Chairs are lined up for the audience of Mr. McGrath's third grade spring play. There are 9 rows, and each row has 8 chairs. Okay, so 9 rows of 8. How many chairs are there? Pause the video. Go ahead and find your answer. All right, let's go ahead and see what our answer is. My mouse disappeared. I'm going to have to use my clicker. Oops. Let me go back, sorry. Okay, so what's the answer? 72. So we would have done 9 rows of 8, which would be 9 times 8. And 9 times 8, if you used your 9s trick, or if you just know that fact by heart, 9 times 8 is 72. Okay. We're going to go to another one. All right, let's try this one. Select the 3 equations that are correct. So there's 3 different, you should have 3 different letters you're going to write down of which ones are right. So if the problem isn't right, I want you to cross it off or get rid of it. And you should have 3 letters written down. Go ahead and pause the video, try it on your own, and push play when you're ready to find the answer. Go. All right, let's find out what our answer is. Okay, A, D, and E. 9 times 9 is 81, so that was a correct answer. Let's look at the next one. 49 divided by 7 is 6. That one is incorrect. 49 divided by 7 is 7. Remember, 7 times 7 is cool and fine. 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, let's look at the next one. 15 equals 3 times 4. Well, that's incorrect. 15 equals 3 times 5. Remember, 5, 10, 15. Okay? And then 9 equals 36 divided by 4. That one's correct. And 56 divided by 7 equals 8. That one's true, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 is 7 times 8. Nice job. All right, let's try another one. I'm going to go to my table of contents, and we're going to try this category, data. All right, let's try this one. It's looking at a calendar, which I know we haven't looked a lot with calendar, but this will be a review of your second grade. All right, so use this calendar to answer part A and part B. Emily is leaving for vacation on June 16th. She will return 1 week later. What date will she come back? Okay, so if she's leaving on the 16th and she's going to come 1 week later, what day will she come back? That's your first question. This one actually has 2 answers. Then, because here's your second part. 3 days after she returns, she will go to a sleepover camp. What day of the week will that be? So 3 days after she gets back, so you have to find the answer to the first one. Then 3 days later, what day of the week will that be? Go ahead and pause the video and find your answer. Go. All right, let's figure out what our answer is for this one. Good, so she left on the 16th, and 1 week later, let's count, is 7 days, right? So we're gonna count 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 23rd. Or also, if you're looking at a calendar, you can just jump one down, right? Because this goes by weeks. Jump one down. So she left, or she got back on the 23rd, and then it says 3 days later, she went to her sleepover camp. 1, 2, 3. So your answer should have been Saturday for the next one. All right, let's try another one. We are going to look at fractions. Okay, so here's your first one. What fraction of the figure is shaded? Okay, so shaded would be the gray part. What fraction of this figure is shaded? Go ahead and pause the video, write down your answer, and push play when you're ready. Go. All right, let's look at what our answer is. 4/6, okay? Now this one could be a little confusing. We're going to count how many, remember our bottom number tells us how many pieces there are in the whole. Our top number tells us how many are shaded. So we first have to count how many are in the whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our denominator has to be 6 pieces in all. And how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces out of 6. So you should have gotten 4/6. Remember to give yourself a point if you got that one right. Oops, and I want to go to this one. Okay, Adam drew a shape. He partitioned or broke apart the shape in 2 parts. Each part is 1/8 the area of the shape. Which 2 shapes show you 1/8? Go ahead and pause the video, write down. You should have 2 answers for this one. Go ahead and write it down. Go. All right, let's see which one is the correct answer. A and E. Let's see, if we look at this one, this is broken into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So why wasn't it picked? This one wasn't picked because the pieces aren't equal. Remember, in fractions, every part has to be equal, okay? Let's look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these pieces are all equal, but it's only broken into 6ths, not into 8ths. And let's look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's broken to 8ths, so why didn't we pick this one? It also, the pieces aren't equal, right? This piece is a lot smaller than this piece, okay? So we can't break our circles up like that. That wouldn't be equal. All right, let's go ahead and look at our next category. Time and capacity, okay. All right, this one. Which unit of weight would be the best to weigh a sofa? And a sofa is like a couch, okay? Would you use tons, pounds, remember we're trying to figure out the weight, feet, quarts, or ounces? Go. All right, welcome back. Let's see what our answer is. pounds. Pounds is our correct answer. So if you guys remember, this was a while ago. Tons we use to weigh like cars and trucks and bridges and things like that. Really, really heavy things, right? Because a ton is 2,000 pounds. Then if we look at pounds, pounds is what we use to weigh us and like furniture and pets. That's what we use for pounds. Feet does not measure a weight. Feet measures distance, right? So feet is like the little rulers that we use. That's a foot, okay? If we look at quarts, quarts is used to measure liquid. Do you guys remember when you had those big buckets and you guys got to pour water into different buckets? So quarts would be for liquid, and a couch isn't liquid, right? And then ounces also is either used for liquid if you're using fluid ounces, and those are really little, remember, or ounces is also for a weight of something. And remember, we compared that to like a slice of cheese, okay, would weigh about an ounce. You wouldn't want to measure your couch in ounces. That's too little. All right, let's go ahead, and we have one more, okay? And then you guys will be done so you can see how many points you got. We're going to check out area. All right, remember when we do area, we're doing length times width. The area of this rectangle, so how much is in the inside, is 32 square inches. So you could fit 32 little 1-inch squares in there. If this side is 4 inches, how long does the rectangle have to be? Go ahead and pause the video and try to find your answer. All right, let's see what our answer is. 4 times 8 is 32, right? So there has to be 8 inches along here. So 8 times 4 is 32, okay? All of these ones, if you did 4 times 12, that's too big. 4 times 28 is way too big, and 4 times 16 is too big. So 4 times 8 is 32. All right, friends, you did awesome. Hopefully you beat, if you were going against your family members, hopefully you beat them. Make sure to comment on here and tell me how many points you got, and maybe tell me which ones were really tricky for you or you couldn't remember how to do. Thanks for watching. Let's see if I can get out of this video. All right, have a good rest of your day.